Breaking news, Chicago Bears wide receiver Darnell Mooney is potentially out for the rest of the regular season with an ankle injury. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. Season-long Bears coverage right here on the channel. You won't want to miss out. Hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so people, I didn't get a chance to talk about this much during and after yesterday's game against the Jets, but it appears that Darnell Mooney has suffered a significant injury. I mean, we're talking about being out for the rest of the season. It's an ankle injury, and per Ian Rappaport and a couple other sources, he likely needs season-ending surgery to repair torn ligaments in that ankle. This is huge. I mean, initially when the injury happened, I didn't think it was that serious, but it is, and this pretty much ends Mooney's season. Now, we still have not gotten official confirmation. We'll get it probably in the next couple of days or so, maybe even today. But the expectation is he's going to be out for the rest of the season, folks. And look, even if he was, for instance, not to get surgery, it really doesn't make sense for him to come back not at 100% with the season pretty much at a loss in terms of us not making the playoffs, right? So pretty much you can say he's going to be out for the rest of the season. Now, let's talk about the ramifications here. Darnell Mooney ends this season with 40 catches for 493 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. This is a far cry from his 1,000-yard campaign a season ago, and he was expected to take a leap this year. Now, started off slow, but then as the Bears offense started cooking and clicking, so did Mooney, and I have no doubt in my mind, obviously Mooney's numbers certainly would have improved and looked a lot better, and he was maybe even catching his stride even more so if he were to stay healthy the rest of the season. But yeah, man, this is a big blow for the Bears offense because this was really Justin Fields' security blanket. I know a lot of times it's usually the tight end, if you will, and Cole Kmet did make progress this year, but Mooney was the guy that Fields would go to when it was money time. And, this hurts because you don't have that guy anymore. And I expect Justin, obviously, to be back this season. And so he's going to really have to rely on the other guys, right? Chase Claypool, it is his time now to shine and show why the Bears traded a second-round pick for him. Cole Kmet needs to continue to step up like he has been. We got to get the ancillary receivers to step up. I'm talking Byron Pringle, Equanimous St. Brown, guys like that. And so Justin is going to need more from those guys because even though Moody's numbers weren't through the roof or anything earth-shattering, he was still by far the best receiver, the most impactful receiver on the Bears, and they really need to find a way for guys to replicate his production. It's not going to happen with one guy, although I do think Chase Claypool has that potential, but it's going to have to be a collective effort. Overall, folks, feel terrible for Darnell Mooney and really, really hope he makes a full recovery. And I actually want him to, go ahead and get the season-ending surgery so he's out for the year and he's 100% for next year because this year is a wash. It's a wash. So, Mooney, don't try to come back if you're not 100%. Get well soon. Prayers up. And this is a guy who is up for an extension soon and, potentially deserves one. We'll talk about that in a separate video, man. But just feel terrible for Darnell Mooney and hopefully he makes a full recovery. Let me know what you guys think about the Darnell Mooney injury. Who steps up in his absence? I think this is Chase Claypool's time to shine. And does Darnell Mooney potentially deserve an extension? Would you like to keep him in Chicago for the near future? Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks.